All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? How is your morning? How is your afternoon? I know for some zones it's already an afternoon. And some areas, I think it's guys are going to bed. I think in the US, guys must be going to bed right now. Anyway, this is Benny, Kick, and I've come here on Facebook Live this morning to help a few people. So many people are asking me questions here and there about how are you doing things? How are you making money? I'm always answering those questions. And guess what? Sometimes we have also those bad seasons, especially some of us who are dealing with the crypto space. Now, the crypto space is becoming something that I don't understand because if you're not very keen, if you've not learned, if you've not learned anything new right now, you're gonna be kicked out because gone are the days when we actually began. We started the industry with less knowledge, and lots of fake companies would come and tell us we are going to be millionaires overnight. That we buy a certain coin and get lots of people to buy it, and we become millionaires. We tried that. We bought plenty of these coins on the market. I'm telling you what we've been doing. And guess what? We bought them, kept them until some of these coins were scrapped off from the earth's surface. It is quite a true story because why am I bringing this story? I want people to look at the genesis of why I'm saying today, if you've not learned any skill, then you're going to be out of the industry. So now, because of those fake companies labeling themselves as crypto, it happens that some people started now getting knowledge. They started getting knowledge about such companies. And guess what? When these guys started coming back into the market, the people who gave way to this project said, no, this is fake. They like kept alerting the public and said, this is fake. No, this is fake because they had attained some knowledge. Now, I happen to be a history student. There was one paper we did in school about European history. I would say about the Bourbons, the Bourbon monarch, where they said the Bourbons learned nothing and forgot nothing. Now, that statement, I tend to apply it to today in the crypto space. So, if you repeat what happened before, if a company that you did before masquerading as a crypto comes back and you embrace it, it means that you learned nothing. Are we together? It also means that if it comes today and it is masquerading and somehow you still have fresh wounds, you know, of what it did to your people, and you say, guys, just stop there, right there. We are not giving you audience. It means you forgot nothing, you know? You forgot nothing. You're just telling them, stop right there. Anyway, I just want to go past the crypto space. I'm not saying the crypto space is bad. It's what we've been operating in. Now we've been buying plenty of coins. Now, most of you, I'm going to speak this. Most of the people out there who are coming to the crypto space right now, you're confused about what project is real. I'll be coming back here probably to explain to you a few projects you can embrace. on the crypto space. Crypto is big, guys. You can hold coins, you can trade coins, you can do plenty of things. You can actually also embrace bots, but there are so many fake bots. There's a lot of pump and dump in the market. So many smart contracts and nonsense all over. So people are confused of what is going to stay, what is going to last. What exactly are they going to do? Like they do not understand if I see a smart contract. We are having what we call meme tokens. These are like fun tokens. They're, I would say, mushrooming every day. And you buy one today, it rags tomorrow. When you talk about ragging, it just gets back to zero. Some of the best people out there have also created amazing coins, and these coins have gone back to zero. Recently, Trump did, I would say, a celebration token, the Trump coin, and people didn't understand. It made people millionaires in 24 hours, and it ragged. It went up to about $73. Right now, it's trading at $13. There was one guy called Ronaldinho, because of his image in football, he created a token, made some money, he ragged it. So people are fed up of some of these stories. Now, when we tell people that crypto is not about get rich quick, they don't get it. You need to be able to build. But we have a community that has been left out, and this community is not believing in virtue, these virtual kind of assets. Up to now, they believe that I have to see something to believe that it's real. Well, they have kind of also understood that a lot of business has left the physical locations. Supermarkets have gone online, you know. We have the likes of the Amazons, the likes of the eBays, plenty of online shopping is on today. So that one they believe that I can actually buy something online, I order for it, and it reaches me. I do that a lot. I buy a lot of things online. So someone would actually listen and say, okay, so this is a physical product. It is being distributed online. And I think it makes sense. You get it. So some people are basically falling towards that. They are accepting that internet, you can do some online business, you can sell something. But something they're still not accepting is crypto, because they are wondering what is powering crypto. They're asking, what if it's a bubble? What if it's a bubble? Because there has been a lot of pumps and dumps. And guys are like, okay, this is a game. Some people left their jobs and now they're going back to their jobs. I have some of my colleagues who basically came from the nutritional industry, some good names in the industry, I would say in Africa here. And because they realized they couldn't grasp what crypto is doing, they went back to their nutritional ground, which is good. They found their roots. But why? Because they did not understand that crypto has evolved. Today, I don't need to give money to somebody to make for me money in crypto. What do I need? I need to have a few skills of how to hold certain specific coins. Then I need to know how to participate in their growth. I also need to know how to do some trading. We are having different skills. So people who used to get excited and be in halls, I would say in meetings, you have thousands of people waiting to buy a certain coin because it's going to make them rich. Guys, they are long gone right now. So in that regard, lots of the networks around crypto, most of them have crippled. I will tell you, they have crippled. They are coming back. They are playing around. They are saying, I am bringing a new blockchain. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Most of them are not getting audience. Are we getting this? They are not getting audience. Why? Because people have now opened up their minds. They have been exposed to lots of scams around the crypto space. Crypto is not a scam, guys, but there is a lot of scam around it. And people have been exposed. And now they are saying, we are tired of this. So many companies that are coming in form of, I would say, network marketing. When I say the word network marketing, there are people who now immediately switch their brains off. Network marketing is just a strategy that companies are using to penetrate, to get their products to move faster. How do you employ that kind of strategy? It's a word of mouth. And you see, we've done it for 9 years. I've done networking for 9 years, guys. I am one of the people that has actually done it successfully. Some of you in Africa, even in Europe and Asia, know me. You've seen. I have made a few millions in dollars. And guess what? At some point, some of these best companies that we probably have been a part of have disappeared. Now, what do? We learn and say, okay, how do we find something that actually lasts? So I am not speaking out of excitement. I'm speaking out of experience. And because of this, we went down a little bit to do some little research, look at what's available, talk to a few people. And one of my friends recently from Italy called me and said, Benny, don't you think we need to try something that is out of the crypto space? That's the point when I came to say, okay, what is it? And he exposed to me a company. I will tell you guys, a company, I was a bit confused because this company has physical and digital products. But again, something about this company is that it is dealing in controversial products that people, Africans, look at and label as dangerous. I like the way Africans are built. We've missed so much money because we've rotated on certain things and saying this is evil, this is this, you know. And I look at us and I see how we miss money. The European people, I don't know whether it is a moral issue or something. They embrace certain things, and at the end of the day, life is for living. So this specific company, I'm going to expose it right now. When I say the word expose, some people look at the negative bit. Some say, I will expose you. You can expose the good deeds of someone. People are underground. They haven't exposed themselves to the rest of the world. And a few of us that have probably a bit of a following or a bit of a testimony can come out and say that I think this company will make sense if we can connect to it. So let me share something here. Let me share something. Then we probably uh, continue to discuss what I'm talking about because mhm. Okay, so if you can carefully see what I have shared, this is the website of one amazing company that I recently probably discovered. This company has a technology and I would say products, you know, to elevate multi-level experience. You see, I will try to go deeper into it so that you can understand. When you read about it, because some of these are the things that I've been telling people. When you look at a concept like this, you need to know what exactly are they out for? What are they talking about? You know, this is a company that when you look at, you see it trying to compare itself to the big guys in the market, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, BlackRock. Now, listen, let me give you a little analysis because these guys are saying that they are born from the evolution of financial markets and commerce, merging the best of both worlds. We are hybrid because we combine investment and sales in a single ecosystem, mixing opportunities without traditional limitations. You see, this is what they are headed to. Let's get the framework here. We don't believe in rigid systems. Now, listen. They don't believe in rigid systems here. Each person chooses their own path. Now, that's what we call democracy. With no impositions or obligations, our vision is clear to offer a model where growth is accessible to everyone with multiple income streams and a system designed to empower both investors and entrepreneurs. We innovate, adapt, and evolve because in a constantly changing world, only hybrids survive. You get this point, guys? So this is what I wanted us to look at. And when I told you the company has specifically different products, you look at them and you're like, okay, let's look at these products because this is the most important thing that I want us to see. And we all know some of you have been running around, chilling, going out. You find rich boys. There are those clubs, Rich boys are coming in, parking their Ferraris, They're parking their Bentleys. And they have their specific club, like special VIP entry. And they have escorts, So they get in there, and guess what? They have some big things around them. These are known as cigars. This is a luxurious product. And this company is saying, we have this product. Now, we are looking at a product called Glazy. Glazy offers premium tobacco, leaves, and dark grabber, blending. Now, this is what? Blending tradition and innovation. I've been following. The man behind this thing actually is a guy I've met personally. We've had some time together in Dubai. I've seen about 3 guys on management that I have personally met. Now listen, the 1939, the Caribbean rum, premium rum embodying regal sophistication and artisanal mastery, crafted with utmost care. It delivers a luxurious, full-bodied taste that speaks to a legacy of excellence. This is a rum. Someone is expecting me to talk about a detox. Okay, I have a few people who are saying, but Betty, you are a very high-end Christian. How come you're showing people alcohol and tobacco? I will explain to you. There is one of their products called Noble. There is a product called Don Nunez, handcrafted. Now, Don Nunez, this is now the cigar that I think is crafted in the names of the CEO. He's creating a product here. Are we getting somewhere? Let's go and look at something here because I'm about to show you how you make the money with these guys. I'm about to show you that part. Now, what these guys also did, they went ahead and created something that if you look at it, you'll say, oh my God. So before I go to the part where people are wondering what this is, let me go and discuss what I would call the entire concept. The entire concept, because these guys have combined investment. That's why I'm coming to you who wants to make money in this year. They have combined commercialization, education, and technology. It's a hybrid. Are we getting this? I'm going to do a quick perusal And then we can probably have an understanding what exactly is this Orion company. In a world where access to exclusive investments, financial education, and personal growth are restricted privileges. I want us to agree to this statement, guys. Today, a 1%, a certain 1% of the global population is controlling all the money. They are controlling all the laws. Are we getting this? So an ordinary person has been left to languish in what I would call in ordinariness. High-end investment has less access by the ordinary people. This is a restricted area. Are we getting this? It's very restricted because most of them are capital intensive. Now, Orion is saying that we are emerging to democratize these possibilities. Are we getting this? Uniting technology, community, and purpose in a comprehensive business ecosystem. I'm unfolding this carefully because I need you to understand the body before you ask yourself that, okay, how can I make money with these guys? So this company happens to be a locally registered company in Latin America with a distributional channel of local products. So this is now the purpose. 5 years down the road, they have been doing some bit of work on ground. And now they're saying, what about if we expand? What if we embrace a certain strategy that will take us to the people first? What is that strategy? Let's first leave the money that we are spending on billboards, the money that we are spending in magazines, on TVs and radios. Why can't we keep that advertising money and tell a certain group of people that, guys, why don't you talk about us on your social media platforms and we shall pay you? And now, are we getting somewhere? I have plenty of people who are looking for jobs. You're totally jobless. And this company is saying that you can connect to them and you create a space for yourself. I wouldn't want to use a local word in my country. All right, let me address, let's say, a few people of my country. If you go to the marketplace, everybody has a stall where it's a big market, it's big, but everybody has a stall where they probably put their merchandise. In our local, probably we have plenty of languages in my country, but I would use a word called omudara, omudara, simply meaning that is your stall. And you pay revenue to the country or to the management of that market for that small space that you have. You pay rent for that small space because there is a management of the entire market, and then you can put your products there. Or sometimes we have developed areas where they say, okay, we have our own products, but we need people who can come and connect. You pay a certain amount of money, we give you the product, you market them. Now, that's another strategy this company is bringing, which I'm going to explain to you. And then they're also saying, what about the people who don't have the capital to set up a liquor processing company in their country? As we have, what if you invest with us and we share revenue, or I would say profit? You have some bit of shares within the company, that every time they are making profits, you are having some return for yourself, Monday to Friday. Are we getting this? Now, listen, the purpose here is saying that a company for everyone. That's why I told you that we are coming over the internet, which everybody can access. There is not a specific type of people that have been designed to access internet. Internet is for everybody. So a company for everyone by everyone, designed to compete against the market giants. You need to have a direction. Where are you headed? Who do you want to compete with? I love the comparison here. Netflix is a big deal. We have people who watch the movies. We have people who are investing on Netflix. I would say I'm guilty as charged. I'm basically one of the people who are watching the movies on Netflix. Anyway, I love movies. Out of my computer, the whole day, I would say, okay, I'm done. I've been seated here for 15 hours, 16 hours. So what I need now is to catch one movie, then I go to bed. You get it? So sometimes my Netflix has to be on. But now Amazon is a place where you can go buy plenty of things. Are we getting this? So Orion is starting as a baby. Apple is a big company. People have bought shares. BlackRock is one of the biggest, especially when it comes to the crypto area. It has attained plenty of Bitcoins. Are we getting this? So let's move and then we see where we are headed. Now let's talk about the projection. Very key for us to know what we want. Orion built a holding company of businesses in the 4 industries that are present and future of global wealth, generation, present and future. Because today we are talking about inversion, which I would call probably now, this is you are investing. We are talking about e-commerce. We are talking about technology. We are talking about education. Now, some of these words that you see are still in Spanish. Why? Because the company is down in Dominican Republic. This is Latin America where people are speaking Spanish. Are we getting this? So as we move forward, we want to look at the strategy. Very key. There is a statement which says that Rome wasn't built in a day, but our goal is clear. We need the power of teamwork to achieve our dreams. That's exactly what every company is looking out for out there. Now, the community is our strength, and Metatron is the strategy. Together, we bring investment, marketing, and technology opportunities to many, where we succeed in the process. I said earlier that the company is looking out for communities. Some of you know how to gather communities. And guess what? It's paying. The company is paying you to gather these communities. This is the part that gets now exciting because we have products, we have commercialization, you see, real products. We have investment. There is people with experience. I'm telling you, a 5-year crafted company is coming out to you and saying, guys, we have a base on which we can actually move for quite some time and get you paid for being a part of us. There is enterprises within technology. And now, let's go and look at the value proposal. I know someone is saying, what is in for me? What is in for me? 4 key pillars. They are proposing something here. Collaborative investment. What are we saying here? You have your money. They have the product. They have the channels. They have the market. And they're telling you some of the products are the type that you will not find an individual investing in, or else it's going to be on a small scale. So you want to connect to it on a bigger scale. These guys have the manpower. Are we getting this? So can you connect? Can you invest in the distribution of their products. And then you also share. That's why they're saying collaborative investment. Can we collaborate? Can we be partners? This is important for us. Personal and professional growth. Are you out there? You actually failing on every job. But now these guys are saying you don't need so much experience to connect to them. Large scale commercialization. We have to grow. Solid technological foundation. Everything has been scaled out very well, that they have also involved one of the highest technologies today, which is known as the blockchain. I will show you how the blockchain comes in, because it is one of the platforms through which you can actually access the products. We are using a digital approach to pay for these products. That's now the part where we are now still saying you cannot run away from crypto. So we are involving crypto to pay for these products. Someone will say, how can I get crypto? Don't worry. Don't worry about that. We shall help you. We shall help you. Now, let's move and see what we're talking about. Now, this is the point. You remember when I talked about having a market and you have a small space. Are we getting it? And you can sell your products there. Now, this company has what we call a marketplace. They have an app that is about to be completed and it will be out there to everybody. Like the way you can have the Amazon app, you can have the eBay app, you get it. So there is coffee, there is tea, there is a local, I would say, kind of a drink that is being designed with a formula from the guy that owns this company. He has specific brands. There is also a warning here about some of these products. The warning is there, like the tobacco. It's there. That's why they'll tell you these are products for 18 and above. Are we getting somewhere? So you can connect to the company and just pay a certain small amount and have yourself a stall to pay to sell these products for them globally, and you make your money. I will show you how much money you can make. Now, because we are moving in a world that is very fast, we have what we call the crypto fiat card, which every company, by the way, is trying to put together. But so many people are telling lies about a crypto card. This is called a Spectro. It's one of their products that is going to allow you to access money from anywhere. The actual card is $50. But when you're paying, the company is saying, can you add a $10? And probably we look at numbers. How many are you that have ordered? And we ship it to you. Make it $60. According to the current price, it's about $60. That's why they're saying for only $50, you'll have access to this essential financial tool available to our users. Now, this card will allow seamless transactions between cryptocurrencies and fiat currency, providing convenience and flexibility. When you have this card, you can actually go to any ATM and withdraw at every moment and every place you choose. So somebody is asking me, so what do I withdraw? How do I make the money? Now, that's the point. That's the point. I already gave you the who we are and why we are a hybrid and where we are headed. I already talked about that part, because I'm telling you that today there is a lot of innovation going on. If you are not smart, you're going to be left out of the market. I've also told you that there is so much scam that has engulfed the crypto space that people do no longer trust. That's why I told you that people are beginning to learn and they're shying away from certain projects that are hiding under the crypto smart contract nonsense and all that. 3 months, 4 months down the road, the so-called smart contract is gone. What the heck, you know? Anyway, let's go and I explain to you what I was meaning earlier when I said you are unemployed, you have no capital, but you have $15. You do get this? You have $15. 15. This is as simple as 1 5. For only $15 per month. Listen, members can market exclusive products, generating additional income without the need for large investments. In addition, they enjoy access to high quality educational content. I want to pause there. I need you to process this. I gave an example of a big market where you have a stall and you are paying for that small space and you can sell your own products. Actually, the company is saying you can connect a specific product and also sell. If you don't have, you can actually sell their own product for only $15 a month. And whatever profit you make, you have about a 10% for everything you sell. There is 10% for you. You can withdraw all your money. You can make much more. And all you need is to retain your place with only $15. Amazon has so many people. Are we getting this? eBay has so many people. These are supermarkets online right now. You can get everything from there. And I'm part of a certain platform. I'm forgetting it, the name. It's from China, by this guy. They're one of the Chinese guy, one of the rich guys there. I usually order a few things from there. There is another one called Be Forward. You know, people who are putting up what I would call big car collection centers, and they're paying a lot of ground rent and all that. Be Forward said, no, as we shall put these cars online, we shall go find them in a certain center in Japan, wherever, in UK, wherever. We shall collect and put them on our site. So you can come check for a specific car, find it, order for the car, and it will reach you. See, you can also be a car dealer and you are on Be Forward. So $15. I'm beginning to show you how you can actually make money with this company. Guys, I need you to open your eyes. Stop getting excited about investing $15 in crypto and making 1 million tomorrow. You know, these guys are very smart. They'll just tell you $15. By the way, $15 is nothing. Imagine 1 million people buying $15 of a certain shit coin. I want you to listen to that. 1 million people, $15. How much the guy will have collected? Because you can part with $15 and you have no pain. It's no loss, it's nothing. This guy is saying for $15 on a stall, come and buy, have access, sell these products and make some commission. Now that is one of the area. Let's go to another bit. This is the part that is the most interesting for me. Other than the $15, now let's go and say, how do I become a member of Orion? It has two types of membership. We have the basic and the premium. And now this is the part I told you. You start now earning some dividends from the company every day from all the activities they are doing. Whatever they are selling, you are investing on the distribution of their products. Because people are asking me, so you guys are trading. Guys, this has no story of trading. This is a story of investing on real products. So you can choose to be a basic member. You can invest as little as $20 and above. Now imagine $20. But of course, with $20, the company is saying, if you want to be basic, we can pay you 0.5 per day of your money till the day you make maybe 200%. Are we getting this? Till the day you make 200%. This is very, very important. When we say 200%, it means if, let's say, I had invested $10,000, I can make 20,000 from this company. Are we getting this? I can make 20,000 from them comfortably. But now the question is 0.5. Let's go to the area of what I would call passive earning. You know, the passive earning for an investor. I'm gonna say 0.5 Monday to Friday. This is what I'm talking about. Times around 22. Yeah, that's probably 22 days in a month. So I'm talking about 11 to 12% of your capital every month. This 11% is basically what you would make from an invested, no, I would say a fixed account in the bank for an entire year. Now we are beginning to compare. So the 11% that you're making, you have not paid rent. We are getting now to begin to, to pick out the perspective of this. You are not paying workers. You are not paying utilities like water and the rest, electricity, There is no stress. Some of you have goods that you buy and they go bad. There is too much competition. There is this stall here, there is another stall there, there is another one there. Same products. All of you are selling jeans. All of you are selling skirts. Are we getting this one? And you have to pay rent for that place. Now, this guy is saying, don't worry, that $20,000 that you had taken to the market, bring it here, become a member, and we shall give you 0.5. There is a 5% here, which has been upped. They have improved it to, I think, 10. Why is it there? Because some people don't understand when we say direct bonus. You see, when you become a member of this company and you realize that your money is actually making money, what happens to some people? They get excited and begin to tell friends that, you know what? By the way, I am making money from this company. They are distributing products in America and they are sharing profit with me. Every day they are giving me 0.5. And the guy is like, really? So can I also be a part of this? He said, why not? I will be paid if you come because the company is looking for many members. It is out of these members that we raise plenty of capital, you see? Much as the company has its own product, the products are moving. We are not just waiting for your money, but your money adds on something. Because this is the part where people are saying, no, you guys are just cycling. You're cycling. You get Alex's money, you pay Steven. You get Kathy's money, you pay Ron. You see? This is different. Yes, every business needs a community to survive. But as a company, they go out there and look for deals in casinos, probably in high-end bars, because they have two products that appeal to those areas. When we talk about casinos, this is where the top boys operate, high-end exclusive bars where guys need high-end alcohol, I would say whiskey, So they go out and get those deals and distribute. So when those channels are getting in, if the demand increases, then we are good. But also, there is another deal. There's what we call the buying power. If you have plenty of people who have invested in your company, now it means you have a buying power that if you go to the manufacturer, you can tell this guy that, you know what, can you give us at a low price because we have plenty. we shall be coming all the time to you. So you buy at a low price and sell at a higher price. So there is another membership, which is known as the premium, where you actually make 1% of your money every day, Monday to Friday, which now brings you to 22% per month. 22% per month. This is amazing. Now, with this one, the company is only saying, okay, give us your $100,000. We shall be giving you back a return of 1% every day till you make 30,000. Once you've made $30,000, we are done with you. If you want to renew your membership, well and good. But because you are a premium member, if anybody wants also to make 1% and you attract them, we shall be giving you some 10% in terms of whatever they invest. That's now an appreciation. These guys, why are they giving them 10%? That money could have gone on a billboard, on TV adverts, in a magazine. Now that money is saved. So meaning it's a word of mouth. Oh, someone came to my page and saw my advert and saw my presentation and said, oh, Benny, we want to be a part of this company. So if through my channels you connect, I get paid. Isn't that a good job? All I need is to have my internet and talk about this project. Now, for those of you who have been building, I would say companies, we have what we call a binary kind of concept. Binary simply means you have two teams, left and right. I would not dwell so much on that. We do this all the time in our, small business presentations. We show the people how you can actually make 10% from a community that you actually didn't do so much in contributing to. So you find so much of a community is within you, in your team, you didn't even bring them. So at the end of the day, you are having so much money because you connected to a system early. This company just launched. The website just came up. We are still correcting a few things. When we talk about correcting, it doesn't mean that they don't know what they are doing. That's why they told you that it's a project of the people. It's a team of guys with knowledge that are helping the owner to change some things so that we can connect to the rest of the world. When we see an original plan from them, we say, guys, change here. It would be more appealing. You see, those are the things we are doing. We advise the company that change here, do this, add this. So they are very flexible and they're responding. Now, how do you become a premium member? Okay, good example is this. If I come with $100 and I want to be a part of this company, for me to be a premium member, I need to add an extra 10% of my 100, which is $10. If I wanted to invest 1,000 and I want to make 1% per day, I need to add just $100. But if I don't want to add $100, then I can stay a basic member and do 0.5 per day and make about 11 to 12% in a month, while another guy is making 22%. So the choice is yours. But because this membership of premium is very key to the company, it's also a safety net to create another small income. You know, most people usually don't understand, like the way we have what we call pay as you earn. In my country, we pay about 30% of the salary that the people are paid from the government or even these other private companies. So pay as you earn. In some countries, you pay 40%. They deduct 40% of your salary. And where does it go? To sustain the government where you belong, because tomorrow you need a road. Another day you need a good hospital. You need medicine in these hospitals. Are we getting this? You need schools. So the government is taking this money so that it can continuously run its activities. So this company is saying, yes, we are going to give you something, but for us to overpay, if we can afford to give you 1% per day, there should be a catch. You should at least, at the point of creating your package, add a 10%. Are we getting this one? Add a 10%. And when you add a 10%, then you become our premium member. Then at the end of the month, what we need from you is just a 5%. It's actually so little. When I did a calculation, it's very little, but compared to what you make, oh man, it's amazing. Anyway, let's go to the next part, which is very interesting. Now, this is where we talk about monetization. Monetization is purely how is the company actually making money? How are they generating, I would say, sustaining itself? You know, this is the part which is very key. Orion generates income through various sources, ensuring the long-term sustainability of the business. The first source I told you earlier was the community connecting. When you guys connect and send in your money, the company makes some money. Number two, they go out there and find their own channels of selling the products. They have created plenty of distribution channels in America. The system has certain small, charges of 5% withdrawal fee or 10% withdraw to your card. All this money at some point, when you put it together, it's a safety net. Are we getting this? So this one is gonna be, I would call it I said optional. Remember when I told you that everybody who is out there looking for a job and you have no job, you are confused of where to go next. Connect here. Just go out there and bring investors to this company, and the company will pay you 10% of whatever they invest. Is that so hard to do? Is it illegal? No, it's not illegal. You're paying me because why are they giving you these bonuses? This is the money they could have actually used on billboards, on TVs, in the magazines, in the newspapers. And they're saying this money, we shall keep it for those who are using word of mouth. There is what we call binary coming from two sides. The weaker side always pays you. I don't want to dwell so much on this because this is optional. People don't like listening to this because this is where the millionaires are made. And there is the marketplace where you connect and sell products for the company. You make money too on that part. Very, very important. So now listen to some of these things that are very key. Every time you've made money on the system here, this system, unlike the blockchain concept, is operating differently. To avoid hackers, are we getting this? To avoid people using bots, companies have gone down because of these instant pays. Guys, instant pays have brought problems. Yes, you have designed a smart contract and all that, but before you know it, some guy designs a bot, he manipulates your system and creates a lot of fake people, and you pay them. Yeah, these are all bots, and the guy just collects the money and you're finished. So every time you want to process the money that you have probably worked for or what is owed to you in terms of dividends, give the company 72 hours. There are three types of withdrawals here. You can withdraw what you've made in the marketplace, what you've sold directly or to maybe a package someone has put in $20,000. Those are two different things. There is a direct commission that comes to you instantly. That one you can withdraw it there and then. It's a daily withdrawal. But it has to be processed within 72 hours because there should be a human element. Much as we have AI, there has to be a human eye to confirm a little bit. It's a formula the company has designed. It's not that they're going to look at every withdrawal. No. They have designed a tool where they will pass these withdrawals so that if anything is out of the normal, it will be captured. That's why it has to be given a little time. Fine, I will withdraw on Friday, and within 24 hours, most times, by Saturday or Sunday, I have my money. So what do you withdraw on a Friday? There is the return on investment, and there is also what we call the binary. That one is withdrawn on Friday. Anyway, the memberships, the monthly fee for Marketplace is just $15. The premium members, you want to be 1% per day. All you need is a 10% payment. At the time of investment, there is a monthly cost of 5% of the invested amount. It's as simple as that. So if you want to withdraw your money in form of, let's say, crypto, now this is the point where some people say, but so you guys, let me tell you, we are not going to dodge crypto. However much you do what, if you want to go global, if you want to be boundaryless, if you want to take on every market, crypto is the only money that will give you freedom to enter any market. Because these other fiat currencies have so much control on them. Yes, there is a lot of laundering here and here. That's why there has to be a control. And that's where we have human error. People are controlling the centralized currencies are so much manipulated that they end up in the hands of a few. But when I'm using crypto, guys, crypto has nothing to do with manipulation. Yes, of course, a few people will manipulate a system by probably using lots of pumps and dumps. But in terms of me getting paid, if I want to use crypto, I'll be charged 5% of whatever I'm withdrawing. As simple as that. But if I want to put the money on my card, then I go out there on an ATM and withdraw, because these systems have to work hand in hand. Even if I have crypto, right now, in terms of mainstream, there are few areas you will go and say, can I have a cup of tea or coffee, but I'm paying you with Bitcoin? People will look at you and say, what do you mean you're paying us with? So yes, crypto is coming in, but then it hasn't been fully captured. It is just getting started. So can it be converted easily? Yes. To what is acceptable? Yes. That's why we have a card. You can convert it instantly on our card. So if we pay you through the card, the commission that is owed to you, it means you are going to be charged only 10%. As simple as it sounds. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. This one I'm going to run through it very fast because it's people already like tired, you know. If you are a builder, I'm talking about builders, people who are coming here to to build for a long time. The system is going to recognize you. According to the way it is built to give you a minimum of $2,000 per week to $50,000. That's how it's built. So you can attain this out of the activity that you're doing. Number one, all you need is to start with two of your colleagues that work like you. Only two. You don't need many. Two guys like this. One guy on the left, another guy on the right. Help these guys. The first time, how do you become even a serious? That is the first ranking. That's how you get recognized, by having these two guys, and both of you have done some sales of $1,000. That's all. That's all. And you have a chance to max $2,000 weekly. What I talk about max, it doesn't mean that if I have just sold $1,000, that every week now I'm going to be making $2,000. No, we need to understand this. It's giving you a chance to actually, in case you've put in activity, that you can actually make $2,000 a week because of that level you're at. But if you discover that your work is too much and money is coming in, then definitely the company is giving you chance to grow. You want to make more? You want to make $4,000 a week? Then help your two guys to become Cyruses like you. You see, they get a rank left and right. And you have also contributed $5,000 in sales. Are we getting this? This is not so hard. If you've done that one, then that means you're increasing. But if you feel 4,000 per week is little, like some of us, that is not really something that excites us. We really want more. Every time we are humans, we want more. And we have the capacity to actually do it. I want $6,000 per week, then I need to be a Vega. I need to help my two guys also become an altar, you know. If they hit those two ranks and I've done sales of $15,000, it means now I am also going to a next level. But you see, every time you hit this rank, much as you're going to have that weekly exposure, it's not a must that you're going to make this money. It's called maxing. Not everyone can max the compensation plan. They first give you an appreciation for just hitting the rank. The first rank, you just get your $250 immediately. The second rank, you just get your 500. Now, there you're like, okay, now I've got my 500. Let me fight and max this thing this week. You hit the third rank, immediately the company gives you $1,000. It is saying now you're ready to do $6,000 a week. We don't know how long you're going to stay doing this, or you're going to be every week running to a new rank. It's up to you. So how do you hit the fourth rank? Now that's where you become a Polaris. Polaris is very easy. What do you do on this? This company is saying, just make sales of $50,000. And this is the point that I needed you to understand. That for you to hit these ranks, sorry, I had made a small mistake. For you to hit these ranks, your investment package also matters. The investment package matters. You are not given 250. No, you need to have a package of 250 for you to hit that rank. That's the part where I had just done a little error. Now, the next, you need to have $500 for you to be an alter. To hit Vega, the system in the back office will show that, okay, now your package is okay. Your volume is okay. You have 1,000, but you have not helped two people to hit their ranks. For you to do 8,000, yes, you have 50,000 as group sales. You don't have a 2,500 as a package. So until you have a 2,500, maybe you have helped two of your guys, then you might not become a Polaris. So this is very key for you. Weekly 8,000. Now, as we move on, the company is saying, we want to give you more money. Some people are saying, what are those names? These are like planets. These are planet names in Spanish. Are we getting this? That's why I told you the company is all the way from Latin America. So these are Spanish names. So I need to go up and make $10,000 every week. So this is the part which is almost the optional one, but it is the place where we see guys that have daily meetings, because now you have something to do. When you're on a job, why are they making you a manager? Because you are managing a certain team of people. You have targets, you are achieving the targets, and the company is saying you are the employee of the year. So this week or next end of the month, your salary has been given another 30%. As in sales, I used to work in sales, and we would have a little bit of an extra in addition to our retainer. As a salesperson, you have a retainer. So every time you perform well as a salesperson, you can go as far as you want. The system is open. It is up to you. It is up to you to say, now I'm fed up. I don't want to make any more money. Anyway, we also used to max some of the products. Now we have the Albarium where you're doing $12,000, but then you and your team, you've done sales of 150,000, but you have a package of $10,000 for you to be here. You want to make $25,000 a week. All right, you want to be a rigger, do sales of 400,000 with your team. But as your personal investment should be 15,000. You get it? So you need to trust the company also. Now, finally, you want to make $50,000 every week. This is the maximum the company is saying you can do. Just do 1 million in sales, just 1 million. Let your package be 25,000. That's the maximum a builder can invest. I know most of my networkers don't like investing, but if you're making money, guys, you should be trusting the company and pushing in some more money. Are we getting this one? So this is very key. This is where we are going to make plenty of money. And at this point, I would want to thank those of you who have probably listened to me. I know some of you have been trying to do some investment. Let me check one of my, I have an account here. Let me check it. I use it for illustration. It's just to illustrate and to show you how you can buy a package. And then you start, how you become a member of this, how you can also apply for your card. So let me first stop this share. Then I go and get this card. I mean this, there is one of the accounts I use. What name did I give it? I want to check the name I gave it. Okay. So this account, I remember calling it, let me check. I think I will remember it. Okay. Okay, here I have about 1,890. It's not this one. I want to use that account that I think it is Mufasa. Oh, yes, this is Mufasa. This is an account that I just use for illustrations. Like now you're becoming a member. You want to become a member? Okay, I use this for illustration. So you see this part here. The company is saying that you can deposit. This is very key. Do you want a card? Yes, you can order for this card. How do you order for it? Do you see this? Order now. Put in your details, everything, and go to the next. Are we getting this? Put in your zip code, your address, your country, and then you go to the next. I can probably do it like very fast, and I say, okay, I'm just going to give just an example. Let's assume these are the names on your card and everything. And you know something amazing? This card has no KYC. If I say my address is Kampala, are we getting this? When I talk about Kampala, this is Uganda. And let's say zip code 256. The country is Uganda. Are we getting this? And then, what is the date today? This is the day, 24th of April, 2025. Then I say next. So if we go to next, you see now here, the company is saying we are almost there. Scan the QR code to continue. Scan this code with your preferred wallet, and send $60 USDT or USDC when you submit your payment. It will be processed automatically. It may take a few minutes to process. That is the wallet of the company where you pay. So this is valid. When you're scanning, they give you about 5 minutes. So by the time you are going to do the scanning, make sure that the money is ready on your wallet. And now you can pay in. So that's just an example. Now, next, you might say, okay, I want to buy a package. Are we getting this? Because this is the part which we need to understand. I need to buy a package. And now they're saying deposit. So you see this part? How much do you want to deposit? Do you want to deposit as a basic membership or a premium membership? Let me assume I'm putting here. Okay, let's say I touch $500. You see, now this is like instant. If I touch $500 and I want to be a basic member, and then I click on basic, you see, automatically the system will take me and say, you have up to almost 30 minutes. You have up to 30 minutes to purchase your package. So because usually, why are they giving you that time? Much as we are using USDT and USDC, these are, I would call them stable coins. They also fluctuate a little bit. Within 30 minutes, we believe you are still within the time. Now, if I had clicked the 500 and I said I want the premium membership, you're going to see that I'm depositing a different amount. Do you see this? If I click on membership for premium, I'm adding a $50. I want someone to see this because some people thought it's very hard. And immediately, what do? I immediately scan. I use BEP20 either, but this is BEP20, meaning I'm operating on the Binance Chain network. On Binance Chain, I can send USDT or I can send the USDC. Are we getting this? So use the Binance Chain. I can say, okay, I want to invest 5,000, but now you have seen here the system is stopping on 5,000. What if I want to invest more? You see the two arrows up and down. If I click the upper one, you see how it is increasing the money? You see this? It will increase and keep it increasing, or I can decrease and decrease and decrease and decrease, you know? So when I touch 5,000 and I want a premium package, what happens? Let's go and see what happens with the 5,000. Some people are saying, no, that is too much, but you see, you have to pay for convenience. You want more? $5,000, and the company is saying you have to send 5,500 to be a premium member. I do not know whether you get this. If you don't want to pay any extra, just go and click on basic. If you click on basic, it will basically remain 5,000. People are beginning to earn already. People are powering. I love my friend from Nigeria. Is called Emmett. He says, less power, less power, less power. You know, he gives me more energy. So my guys, less power, less power. I am telling you, you're not going to get a better project than this. This is something I'm telling you. I know you're out there looking at these cryptos left, right, center, but let's be making some money here. Let's be making some money here. Then this is clear money with a real product behind it. Are we getting this, guys? Real products behind this. And we have a live chat here for those of you who want to go to support. You can connect to support. It goes directly to Telegram. If I click here on live chat, you'll see where it will take me. It will take me directly to Telegram. You see? And I will start communicating. You see? I had already done some communication earlier. That's how the system is built. We are thrilled to announce that the first beta phase of the Orion has now reached its final stage. You see? So this is on Telegram. Now on Telegram, you can communicate, you can talk. They will help you with everything that is really an issue. Two-factor authenticator, whatever you want this, you want to change your email. You can do all this. Are we getting this? So, guys, I believe that I have actually shared what we need as I would call it sufficient information for us to get started. Let's stop the excuses. I know the guys who are coming on the company and they're saying us, we are big leaders. You need to first give us money so that we can begin. I know, but you see, the company has not said no. You get it? The company didn't say no, we shall not support you. The company actually has support for those of you who want to be real builders, but they're only asking for one thing, that how shall we know that you're actually a top leader? How shall we know? What are you doing to illustrate this? I'm trying to get to those of you who think that this company is not acting like those other projects you've been doing. Now, one of the reasons projects are going down is because leaders are scamming companies. They come and they're like, I need $20,000 to start. I need $10,000 to start. Before you know it, the company is gone. They give this guy money, he disappears. But Orion is saying, we are not refusing to support. Can you at least, show us what you are in terms of, because it's a game of numbers. Can you do some small sales? Can you? If you can, good. Then let us move to the next level. Then we have another group of people who are saying, okay, me, I have my investors. I have people who want to start investing, but I don't have money. How do I start? But I have people, I can build. Now, such people, if you're the kind of person who has a community and you don't have your capital to start with, we have a special arrangement that we can discuss with you. You just have to talk to me. Then we prove that actually you have a community that is ready to start. They have seen the project, you have invited them on our Zooms, and they are happy. And they're saying, you know what, I want to start. My guys want to put in money, but I don't have money. Yes, we told you the minimum is $20, but still, you might have a guy who wants to put in 10,000. And if the guy is putting in 10,000, you're going to make 10%. 10% is $100. So if you had put in $20, it means immediately your $20 will go to 40 or will go to 60. Are we getting this? So $20 for you to be a basic member is 20. An executive or premium, you'll just do $22 and your premium. So which allows you now to make $60 in the system. So you're the kind of guy that has a community and you need help to get started. We have designed a solution for members like you. Then we agree to a few terms and conditions, and we shoot. Then we power. That's what my friend Emity says. We power immediately. We move to the next level. So, guys, I must say that this has been long. It's one of the longest I have done because I wasn't doing a Zoom presentation. I was just online trying to explain why I think this company is the best to work with. Are we getting this? I think this would be a good project for us to take on and move to the next level. So for now, I'm going to sign out. I wish you guys a lovely, lovely day. Let's go and power immediately. Let's go and power, guys. My guy is in Nigeria. I told you I'm going to be coming down there. I need some quorum. I want to see some quorum. I'm still talking to the company I'm designing a tour around Africa because I need to help some of you to connect. Are we getting this? I need to help you to connect. So let us plan very fast, and I see where I go first. South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, I can connect. Kenya, Tanzania, you know. There is a saying that it's in the Bible that a prophet is not sometimes welcome in his own land. Why do I say that? That I could be here in Uganda and my people in Uganda don't see this very well. And before you know it, the people in Kenya or the people in Nigeria or South Africa see this project and take it on. Now, by the time my guys in Uganda see it, you know why they will not see it? Because they're like, this is our guy. We see him all the time. We see him. But the guys who are far there, they are seeing a guy who they want to associate with. They want to get closer to you. They want to welcome you. They want to give you a red carpet. The ones you stay with are like, they're like, why him all the time? We also want to be like him. So in the process, they say, I think because we work with him all the time, he's making money. So we don't work what work. But the world is open, 8 billion. 8 billion. Everybody wants to make money. If you're online, you can connect anywhere. Stop the excuses that all my people have lost money. Are really all your people? Go get new people, man. Stop the excuses. Those excuses won't pay a single bill. If you're looking for money, it's most likely that you're going to lose some money. Yes, guys, as you look for some money, you will lose some money. You have to lose some so that you can gain some. It's as simple as that. Everybody, all the rich guys, when you sit with them, they will tell you at the point when they were starting, they lost some money, but did they give up? The industry we are in is very complex. Network marketing. It has a lot of scammers. People are losing money left, right, center. But there are those who have captured the project. That's why we are saying we learned nothing and forgot nothing. So we are very smart now. These guys who are making stupid projects and calling leaders like us to help them promote this project, guys, we shall not. Even if you give us free money. I have received a lot of free money and I've told the companies, no, I don't want. Because we have a reputation to protect at the end of the day. We have a community that believes in us. We cannot keep pushing people into losing money in stupid projects. Because you gave me $10,000, really? I sell my reputation and my people? No. We are saying no to fake projects. And we are embracing real companies like Orion. Orion is going to be one of those projects that will take us to the next level. So guys, allow me sign out. Have a lovely day. Thank you.